Hi, I'm Steffi, and I live in my van. This is my new friend Nikita. She lives in her Honda Civic and has for the last 3 years. Today, we're swapping vehicles for 24 hours. She's going to move into my van and replace me as Ollie's mom, and I'm going to move into her car and figure out how the heck she survives in such a tiny space.
It's so funny to see. So, we have a seat. In the passenger seat, I just keep a bunch of excess junk, like my toiletries and stuff, so you won't really need to go into that space, except that little blue cooler has some snacks in it, and my power station's down on the floor, so you can help yourself to some electricity, but that's the only electricity source in this ride. And then really everything's in the back. The bed. Hopefully you'll sleep okay back there. I keep my pillow and blankets right here. Back here is my window cover, so if you want to cover the windows so you don't wake up in the morning to a bunch of sunlight. And then last but not least is the trunk. That's where everything is. So this is a place where my kitchen is. So snacks if you need to cook. There's a jet boil, there's tea. I have these hiking dehydrated meals, and you could spy on me from afar. I have canned soup here, vegetable just for you. And I don't know if you would really need anything else, but most of anything you would need is back here. I'm nervous for you.
Welcome to my new home. Man, I haven't lived in a car in so long. What am I supposed to do? Let's see if I can fit on the bed. A little bit squished, but I think we can make it work. It's cozy back here. I feel kind of weird being in someone else's vehicle. I feel like I don't want to be nosy and go through her stuff, you know? But also what is this? Oh, cool. I don't know what to do today. Should we read a book? What kind of books we got? The Fall, Albert Camus. A Child Called It. One Child's Courage to Survive. The Stranger, also by Albert Camus. She must really like Albert Camus. Oh, she's got the same little sun catcher stickers that I have. Those make rainbows when the sun shines on it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here all day. I guess it's a good time for breakfast. Cooking in this is not so easy, so we're gonna go with a lazy breakfast of the Cliff Bar. She's got a lot of sunglasses. We got the Ray-Bans. Oh, these aren't sunglasses. We got these. We got these. I've been answering emails and working on my phone while lounging like this. It's definitely not as comfortable as the van, but I think I'm just so privileged and used to having so much more space. It's not bad though. I mean, I'm pretty adaptable. Man, my legs are gonna hurt tomorrow. Why do I have such long legs? Why do I have to be tall? This rain will not stop. So, instead of cooking a lunch, I'm gonna make something that doesn't require cooking. Just like the good old days. We're going with a salad. I swear I just had a can opener 2 seconds ago. We got garbanzo beans. Nikita doesn't even have a fridge, so I guess I'll just put this out here and hope that it doesn't go bad. Strawberry lemonade. I saw it at Trader Joe's, and the pink color, oh god, it's leaking. The pink color just made me need to buy it. That's some very good lemonade. Y'all good?
Yeah. Should I close this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It finally stopped raining, so we're going to have a picnic on the lake. Ow. My leg, God.
I don't know what categories these were in, but
It doesn't matter.
it's different now.
I feel like we're on a date.
It does now. It feels like a third. One of my last YouTube videos is what it's been like dating living in a car. So
Yeah, I watched part of that.
Oh
one.
yeah. This is my first sip. Okay, we got options. I don't even know what the fuck I want.
Can I try cashew?
You may try cashew. Oh wait, that's not a cashew.
Your burp still makes me laugh. You're like so sweet, and then you have this manly, disgusting burp. Such a contrast.
Oh, thanks. I'm pretty diverse. I just want to eat a little bit of everything. I don't know.
Nobody's stopping you. I can't eat too many cashews because I'm slightly allergic. And I found that out the hard way because I ate like a whole giant thing of these once. I was in Thailand, and then my throat started swelling and like closing up. But if I ate just a few, I'm okay.
How did you feel about Thailand?
I like the food. I ate a lot of curry. Yeah, I don't know, I liked it. But also, sometimes I would get a little bit overwhelmed. But I was traveling by myself most of the time, so then I was also really sick. Did you like it?
I think I had too high of expectation, or like I had seen too much, like too many videos and photos and stuff, which kind of spoiled it for me. Like going, I was like, yeah, looks like the photos. You know, I felt like I'd almost already been there and it was old news because I had seen so much of it before.
I didn't like always having to wear a lot of clothes. Like in most places, you're supposed to like cover up.
Oh my god, I almost had a fucking heat stroke at this outdoor like temple, like walled-in temple area. My friend and I went and I was like sweating all over and dying. I've never looked so rough in my life. And I was like, I don't fucking care about seeing this temple. Let's get out of here.
It's very hot and humid there.
Yeah, the fuck it is. And like, I felt like growing up in Florida, I'm like, I'll be all right. Nah. Totally different.
I haven't played this in so long.
Oh, you bitch.
This one? Okay. This is We're Not Really Strangers, but it's the friendship edition. It's all I happen to have with me, so describe my ideal first date from start to finish.
The first thing that came to my head is smoke some weed. I think in my head you must be a stoner. You want to go have a picnic and play this game.
Yeah.
And just lounge around.
Yeah, so pretty much what we're doing.
Oh shit, that's what we're doing.
Well, we don't have the weed, but we've got all the other things. Yeah,
Wow.
This is a great first date.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Still thinking about how much I like you.
Yeah, I'm not sure about you yet.
Is it my burps? Is that what it is? Imagine I just woke up from a crazy night out. Where did I end up? What do I regret?
I think you were out at the carnival with a boy you met on Tinder. And you regret eating too much cotton candy because it gave you a stomach ache. You didn't want to go home with him even though he was really cute because your stomach was full of cotton candy.
You're just so much more creative than mine. And that really sounds like something that would happen. I love cotton candy.
When you're upset, what do you need the most?
Somebody to bitch about my complaint with me. I just want to be over dramatic and yell about it and yell at each other about this shared hate.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it's starting to rain.
Mm-hmm. How many people do you think I've slept with?
I would guess at least 10, probably more than that. You've talked about multiple guys, so I can only assume you've been with a lot of guys on your day. Which there's nothing wrong with if you have.
I think I've been with, oh wait, I'm like it's right around my age. I think it's 31.
Yeah, one for every year.
Mm-hmm. Since I was a baby.
I think my count is like 8 or 9. It's still pretty low. I'm also,
I am a slut.
I'm a couple years younger than you, so I'll catch up maybe. Have you ever slept with a girl, or is it all guys?
It's all guys, but I had a dream I slept with a girl the other day. And then I was like, maybe I should try that. What about me is most intimidating, if anything?
I don't feel like anything about you really intimidates me. There's some qualities you have that I wish I had more of, but it's not really an intimidation thing. It's more like inspiring. Like, I feel like you're just really like nice and social and like, I don't know, you're just like cute.
I feel like that describes you. I've been like, she's nicer than I am.
No, I feel like I'm very quiet a lot of the time, especially if I'm tired. Like, my social limit is the first thing to go when I'm exhausted. But like, you're so good at talking, and like you seem to get along with everybody.
Huh, that's funny. That's literally stuff that I would have said about you. Because like you being quiet doesn't feel like you not being social, it just feels like you being peaceful for some reason.
Okay, I'll take it.
I feel like whenever I'm quiet, I seem antisocial, like for sure to everyone.
Okay, maybe we should go now.
Yeah.
It's wet out here. This rain is coming down hard. A light. I don't know if we picked a good day or a crappy day to do the vehicle swap thing. I guess we're really getting the full experience of what it's like to be in each other's vehicles, because there's not a lot of options since it's raining. My phone's dying, so I guess this is a good time to test out the Jackery. I've never used one of these before. I'm plugging it in. It's not working. What the heck? Okay, so now the Jackery light is blinking. I don't know what I did to cause such things. What's happening? Stop doing that. Where's the power button? I guess I could Google it before my phone actually dies. How to turn on Jackery. She said the nearest little button to whatever plug you're using. Oh. Aha! That was super easy. Alright, my phone's charging. I thought I had lemonade in here, but I seem to have already lost it. How do I lose things in such a tiny space? Where the heck is my lemonade? Did I leave it outside? I feel like I'm in the Breakaway music video by Kelly Clarkson. I'm just staring out the window. Instead of thinking about my toxic family, I'm thinking about my lost lemonade. I'm gonna go look outside. Surely there must be lemonade out there. I found it. We're good now. I really can't believe Nikita has lived in this for 3 years. Like, I've lived in cars before, but the only one I lived in that was this tiny was my Prius, and I only lasted a summer in that. I think the rain stopped. Maybe. I want to cook something. I don't know how to use her little stove thing.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighed on a thin piece of paper,
Whoa! Alright, we're making vegetable soup.
would it change for the better if I wrote you a poem?
This is so
If I
cute.
posted a letter. Is it maybe because I never
Doing
knew
dishes the old-fashioned
quite
way.
where I
How do
was?
you work this thing?
And suddenly you told me, baby, you're lost. But I am too. Whatever the cost, we'll make it through. Tell me you're the one for me now. 'Cause what am I supposed to do?
Alright, time to get ready for bed. Oh, perfect. I guess it's time to put up the window covers. Let's see. I used to have window covers just like this. I wonder how Ollie's gonna sleep tonight. He's gotta be so confused. He's like, wait a minute. This isn't my mom. What the heck, man? That's so funny. Poor Munchkin. Okay, I have to take my pills. Or pill, rather. It's just one.
I feel like this is peak van life.
I wonder how Nikita's doing in the van. She's probably gonna sleep so good tonight. Time to sleep. Really squished. Let's see how this is gonna work. So I'm just using Nikita's sleeping bag as a pillow. And then I have my dog blanket I brought in. My legs are very bent. I can kind of straighten them if I put them up here. But I don't imagine that they're gonna be up there all night. Suppose I should shut these off. Good night. I just woke up 7:30 in the morning. I slept so not very well. It took me forever to fall asleep. I think I finally fell asleep at like 2 a.m. Is that Munchkin? Is that Pinky? It's Pinky. Hello, I missed you. Were you confused? Were you confused? Yeah. Is that Munchkin? So how was your experience living in my van?
Honestly, I don't feel like I have much to note about it, except that one, living in someone else's space is different. And I was like, it's nice to stretch out, but I really just want to be in the comfort of my space.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was really funny that I had any desire to sleep in the backseat of my car rather than in your big ass bed. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna get at least a good night's sleep. But I don't know if it was either that I'm too used to sleeping in my car, that I kind of didn't, or if it was because Ollie and I were like waking each other up repeatedly, like switching positions. At one point he was just laying next to me, and then the next thing I knew, his face was like all up in my face and pushing my pillow out from under me. And I had to like sit up and try to see if I could physically pull him to go back sideways next to me. Aww. And it took so much effort. He was like, what's going on? Stop it. And I'm like, no, I gotta do this. And he eventually was like, get the fuck away from me, and went down under the shelves like by my feet. And yeah, he changed positions multiple times throughout the night, and I felt like I woke up for every single one of those.
Yeah, no, when I was in your car, I felt out of place too. Like, yeah, it was uncomfortable and my legs were scrunched, but also like just being in someone else's home, I was like, I don't want to like, I don't know, I don't want to like be too nosy and go through her stuff because that's like her home, So I'm like, what do I do? But I couldn't fall asleep last night until like 2 a.m. Partially because I was uncomfortable, and then also I think I was just like having anxiety for no reason, as I often do. And then I woke up at 7 because I had a scary dream that I was hiding behind a washing machine because there was a shooter, and it got real dark. But I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck? That was terrifying. And then I couldn't go back to sleep. But yeah, I don't know how you sleep scrunched up like that. I was so uncomfortable. Like, I enjoyed the experience because it was different, and like I like to see how other people live, but I don't know if I could do that for 3 years like you've been doing.
Yeah, I don't know how I've managed it, honestly. I didn't think I would go that long, for sure. I was like, hopefully I'll be able to make it a year. Here we are 3 years later. What's funny is whenever I was first laying in your bed, I was laying how I would lay in my car. And I realized after a while, I'm like, wait, why am I? It was basically like this. I'm like why am I still doing this? I have space. Yeah. I had to force myself to stretch out my legs. I'm like, wow, am I really, like, am I gonna one day get a van and sleep like I'm sleeping in my car for a long time? Like, take a long time to adjust to actually having space. Oh, and I also learned that I could never have a dog in a van because, man, does it get messy so quick.
Oh, yeah.
Especially like a larger dog sharing a bed. I don't know how people do that. I have multiple friends who have pets in vehicle dwelling, and even though I've witnessed it myself, I'm still to this day like, how do you do it?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
It's definitely a lot harder than being by yourself.
Yeah, it really seems like it. Like, I couldn't keep anything clean. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I learned that if and when I get a van, I want a water heater. Because that shower was so cold, I would definitely go a long time without showering. If I was in nature and, didn't have a Planet Fitness, I still wouldn't shower. Fuck that.
The only time it's nice is when it's like 100 degrees out and you want to cool off. Then sometimes it's nice. But yeah, overall, cool experience, I guess. Would I do it again? Probably not. But
nah, I'm not interested. Once was enough.
You reminded me what my life used to be like before the van. Kind of. I never had to scrunch up like that, but I remember living in a car and not having the luxuries of a van, like running water and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Should we go move our stuff back into our own rigs now?
Oh, God. I don't want to do it. I hate, unpacking from my car and then packing back in. But, yeah, we should.
I didn't forget anything. If I did, that's for
you.
You already forgot. Goodbye, Nikita's car. It was a pleasure to experience you. Thank you, Nikita, for reminding me why I don't live in a Honda Civic.